Hi everyone, and in the Infinity Fluency Academy this week, we will be talking about entertainment, especially related to outdoor concerts. And I have put together for you a little reading passage that is an excerpt from an article from the Rolling Stones magazine. And I'll put the link also in the PDF so that you can read the entire document if you want to read the whole article. We'll be working with some advanced vocabulary, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Let's read the following text together it's an excerpt from Rolling Stones magazine. And I thought it would be interesting to start with the words in context this month and look at how they're naturally used in language. And then we can identify the vocabulary words and work with the words a little bit outside of that. The only moment of relative stillness from the audience came as they intently took in a new song sampling Tony Braxton's "He Wasn't Man Enough for Me." Burna performed the unreleased track after revealing that his next album would be called Love Damini and drop on his 31st birthday, July 2nd. Beyond that, the crowd at the Garden was in constant motion. There rows of bodies like waves in a dark ocean of predominantly Black diasporans. Here's the link to the article if you want to read the entire article and get more of a context for who the artist is and some of his style of music. Here's the next vocabulary matching activity. I want you to look at these words from the article, take in unreleased, reveal, reveal. Very hard word to pronounce. Practice that. Reveal. Unreleased also might be tricky to pronounce. Unreleased. Drop. Drop has multiple meanings, and in this context, it has a different meaning than what you're used to, probably. Beyond that, and predominantly. The possible answers are to be released, principally, an album or song not yet on the market, to embrace the surroundings, disclose, or outside the limits or scope of. Okay. So that is that. And now let's go into a writing skill. This is the use of simile. It's something to be aware of. You can use this in your spoken and written English. It is using the word like or as to make a comparison and make the people who are listening to you imagine something beyond what is just there right in front of them. So for example, in this writing passage, you see simile being used in a certain way. I'll give you another example, such as her hair cascaded down her back like a waterfall. Okay, notice that I'm comparing the hair like a waterfall. So you can use like or as to create a simile, and you can do this, like I said, just in conversational English. Go ahead and find the simile in the writing passage above, and you can write it in this blank. Okay. And then in conversation questions, which come next, I will have you think of your own simile to describe a concert that you've seen. So let's go through the conversation questions that I want you to prepare this week. What is your opinion about live concerts at outdoor venues like Madison Garden in New York City? How do you feel, or why do you feel the way you do? Use a simile to describe a musician you saw perform at a live concert. For example, her voice was like the sound of a flute on a spring morning, something like that. I want you to try to think of a simile. Think about the artist first, and then think about what that artist reminds you of. You don't have to use voice. It could be their hairstyle. It could be their style in general of clothing that they're wearing, some sort of comparison to help us get a visual image in our minds. Number 3, what qualities do you need to have to be a successful musician who performs for live audiences? So what are some personality traits, some characteristics, right? Think of musicians you know that are very successful. Number 4, were you ever disappointed by a musician? Some of us have been very disappointed by shows. Maybe the musician comes on to stage drunk or just doesn't perform as well as you had expected. Tell us about a time when that happened. Have you ever been to a music festival like a jazz festival, a folk music festival, or a country musical festival? Is there a traditional kind of music that represents your country? How would you describe it? Have you ever seen a documentary about a musician like Lady Gaga? Ooh, and I have there, or, because I was trying to think of some other musicians that have documentaries made about them. Why do you think bands break up? What were some of your all-time favorite concerts? If you had been born in a different decade, which bands would you have liked to have seen in concert? Use beyond that in a sentence. For example, beyond that, we had no other plan than to go to a concert on Friday night. Okay, hopefully that will give you some idea of how to use that expression. Hopefully this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing if you can use some of these words, if these words are useful for you, if they're new, if they're used in different ways. And I look forward to hearing about your experiences with live concerts.